Hello and Merry Christmas from Urban Tango Nights. We're going to take this opportunity to look back at our 2023, what went well, what didn't go well, where we can improve. We also released a video on New Year's Eve where we look at our plans for 2024.
So far.
So this is the second year we've done this as a video form. We used to do this as a written form. But let's make it a bit more personal with video and make it a bit more discussive.
And it's easier, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's easier. So I think 2023 has been successful for us. I think the big thing is that although there's lots of COVID still about, I think as far as people getting back into dancing,
Felt more normal.
it has felt more normal, it's been easier. There's been none of the worry that something's going to happen where there's going to be another lockdown or spike, which is meant planning. On the other side, I did have COVID this year.
You did. Finally.
And that did actually cause some issues for us.
Yeah.
So let's go through the year. In January, we started off with our 6-week courses. They've been going really well and getting lots of new people into Tango. So we've run them both as the beginner course and the intermediate course. Things we want to improve on is getting more attention from them. So I think people come for the 6 week, learn how to dance tango, and then that's been their sort of goal. They're going to set aside 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So now it's about getting them then into.
Yeah. We have had some people stay, but not a lot. And I think also, unfortunately, the 6-week course that we ran from the start of September ended up being a bit disjointed because of issues with room booking, and we were away teaching and COVID, and it wasn't 6 weeks in the end. It was about 9 was it? So being consistent really helps.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the problems over the summer as well with the university, with our venue being unavailable meant that, well, we were lucky we were able to keep going with our classes, but we were running them in Chantal's barn, so we want to say a massive thank you for
thank you, Chantal.
It's difficult to advertise. You don't want to say, right, we're just going to use
somebody's house, basically.
Barn, even though it's got a nice wooden floor and everything.
Oh yeah, great venue.
But and also it's a bit outside Swansea, so it's a bit harder for people to get to. But it meant that we could keep the core of the class going, which was good. But hopefully next year.
We got to do some kind of experimented with things that we wanted to teach. Maybe do some more kind of advanced stuff with dancers that have been with us for a bit longer. So it worked. It was still useful to keep going.
Yeah, but so I think classes are going to go. The lunchtime class that was going well up until the summer. Then when we could run it, and it's been a bit of a struggle to get that going again since. But we're going to put more effort into that in January. The Thursday class has been going okay as well. So we're happy with all of those. Then we've got things like the Create Malonga. Again, just due to illnesses and room availability and stuff like that, we haven't been able to do that consistently. We held one in October. Did we do the one in August? I can't remember.
No, because we were running Nuevo.
Oh yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
So completely.
Okay, in that case, the Create Malonga did work well in.
Because it was something else.
June we had our Masquerade one for it.
Yeah.
That was good. I think we did miss one. Must have been the April one then. Might be Easter or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously February. The Create Malonga is what it is. It's designed to be a free Malonga for people to go to, where they can experience all types of music and feel welcome.
And it's good for people that have been to the 6-week course or maybe a tango in a day to experience what a Malonga is like without having to travel too far and get that kind of like hopefully a first and positive experience of Malonga.
It's always going to get people it's always difficult to get people to travel to Swansea to attend Malongas. As we've said for years, people like to travel east, not west. But we are getting more people from Cardiff starting to come to our events, especially since they've seen how good things like the festival and the Nuevo weekend was or were. So let's go on to the big events then. So we had some bad news at the end of last year, which was that Christian Meekin couldn't travel because of family health reasons. But the good news is they are coming next year.
Yeah.
So instead of having a spring weekend this year, we ran a all-dayer, which was the Welsh Tango Showcase, which we are also now running in February. So our idea for this is to be able to show off Welsh talent, because we think there is talent in Wales for tango. And we want to invite all clubs to come together for it. So we always send out an invitation to everybody. And we also want to encourage people who are maybe not teachers at the moment or not DJs, but give them an opportunity to give it a go. Because this way you don't have to pay for insurance because our insurance cover, you don't have to pay for music license because our music license.
Or room hire.
Yeah. It just gives you an opportunity, and we think it should build the community. Unfortunately, we haven't had anybody really step up new from that yet. Well, we had Tara and Sarah, our assistant teachers, but nobody from outside our club has stepped up yet. Which is a little bit disappointing, but again, we can't.
It's only the second one. It will only be the second one. So.
But it would be nice to have that develop in the Welsh tango scene, because the Welsh tango scene is still not strong, I would say, especially compared to places like Bristol. So that's one of our mission statements, is to do that. So we will crack it eventually.
We got missions team.
Not
officially.
Keep doing better. Keep promoting tango. But we ran the event. That was really good. Yeah. We actually managed to have a picnic in the park.
Yes, it didn't rain. That was an interesting exercise where you had to go and find Eduardo.
Yeah, who ended up in Neath.
He did. So it was kind of interesting where I think you helped me move the stuff over to the park.
Yeah.
And then I had to sort of stand there and make sure no dogs ate it or anybody took it. And then everyone came over, and we had really good feedback actually. Everyone really enjoyed it. And it's kind of nice as well, because one of the other aims, I suppose, for bigger events is that people experience Swansea and Gower, because it's a great location when we're on the university campus, because you're on the beach and we're in the park as well. I think people were really impressed by Singleton Park and had a bit of a wander around and everything. So yeah, it was, I think, and it was very nice atmosphere, everyone sitting together, eating together in that picnic kind of style.
I've been taught by Mike.
Have you?
So we're lucky enough to actually have Mike Fussell teaching, who doesn't do much. And never had been to a workshop by her. No. And I thought there was an opportunity, and then Eduardo
messed up.
Yeah. So next year maybe. Yeah. Probably have to go big at Eduardo again.
Yeah.
Hopefully not from Neath.
No.
So that was good. We also had Dave Cottle and Gary Phillips.
Yes, that was really good.
Because the original band we were going to have couldn't make it.
No.
But that worked out really well as well.
Yeah, it's been quite nice finding new bands, different music.
Oh, that was what we did in the Creek Malonga in February. Yes. We had the University Musicians Society come and play for us.
This is why we do this, because we can't actually remember what we've done all year, and then you realise actually quite how much we have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. That was good, and that came out of last year's festival, really, didn't it?
Yeah. But again, it's introducing more people to tango music, and getting that right.
Yeah, because the Musicians Society, they came and played for us at the Malonga, and then kind of in return we did a little workshop for them, so they can have a go at tango. It's nice to have those links with some of the university societies, particularly like musicians and stuff.
Useful kind of piano key for that.
Yes, because then things like when we need to use the grand piano for the festival, we know the people will ask for the keys to the grand piano, things like that. It's just nice to have those links there.
I think the underlying theme of this year has been collaboration.
Yeah, probably actually.
Yeah. And then in August we ran the new.
Did you not do anything else in between? We're just doing our events.
Yeah, we'll do our events.
We definitely should have checked what we had, because I bet we've missed some out. Oh, Masquerade Ball.
Masquerade Ball, yeah, said about that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if you want to say any more about it.
No, there was people in masks dancing.
No, it was nice though, wasn't it? And we again we had some people attend that who just sort of done the 6-week course.
Yeah.
And yes, that was really nice, because I think they were a bit like, whoa, and then a bit apprehensive of what it'd be like. We really enjoyed it, so yeah.
Oh, there were those brownies that Cameron made as well. They were good.
Okay. We've had a lot of food baked by members of the class as well.
You had Rob's focaccia.
Rob's focaccia bread. Didn't one of his kids make some cake as well? Yeah. It was really good. So yeah, we appreciate that. So.
Yeah. So collaboration and food.
Yeah.
Then we had the August Nuevo weekend. So this was a 2-day event. We thought that we should. Wales had never had a standalone Nuevo event really. When we first took over the club, we thought we might take it in that direction.
We did for a little bit. We were very New Wave for a bit, and then we came back to the centre point. Really.
Well, we basically became inclusive.
Yeah. Well, we just do everything now.
Yeah. But I think it's always been an ambition for us to have like a pure. That's a purely selfish ambition for us.
Yes.
But there's lots of people around the UK and in Wales who obviously like New Wave and wanted that opportunity. So we used the Browning Hall, which is a stunning venue.
Yeah, it was really nice to be able to use that sort of space.
Yeah. And people really enjoyed it. We had people from all over the country attend. We had some really good teachers. Band was amazing. And it's spawned now the first New Wave and Neo Festival in the UK for next year, which will be even better and bigger and have more variety. And
it's an extra day.
And an extra day. So Wales will have 2 full-on festivals next year, plus that weekender, so 3 really proper international quality events. Who would have thought that Wales would have had that a couple of years ago? So the New Wave weekender, that was really good. Again, we thought out of trying to do a picnic outside, in this case in the park or on the beach, August would be the safe bet. No.
Hammered it down. Luckily, we were okay in the hall actually in the end.
Yeah.
And you just have to go with the flow and roll with it, and we just move some tables
there
around.
There were some brave souls who did go out for a walk on the beach.
I think a lot of people really, which was nice. People really, because we were again close to the beach. Really wanted to go to the beach and make sure they ticked that off their list of things to do while they were at the event, which is really nice, actually, really nice. And explored Victoria Park, which is next door. It's only a small park, but again, nice space to be in.
Yeah. Festival? Oh, that was just awesome. Yeah. Probably the best one yet. Biggest yet.
Biggest yet.
Yeah, stand-up festival. Lots of people.
Watch the other video for that.
But also, I think that's, again, we were able to carry to a lot of groups to bring new people in.
We had a bit of a change of teachers and bands and stuff for this year, which was quite nice because we've done blues sort of elements for a while. Now we've kind of switched now to do some different stuff. So the choreographies and New Wave stuff and role swapping, queer tango. So it's nice to bring in some different elements.
I thought that was important for the inclusivity stuff as well. I think that's again something we wanted to really do, which is the inclusivity thing. For every year we've always said, or any of our events or classes, you're always free to take on whatever role. But I think also being a bit more proactive in the queer scene, especially with what's going on in the world and the political situation, is important. Being active in that. I don't think it's good enough anymore just to
be passive.
Passive in it, and I think that's just generally in society as a whole for those who are trying to stand up for minority rights and stuff like that. So if we can use the festival to do good in that, we should.
And it was really nice to see the number of people dancing different roles, and also the feedback we had from people saying that they felt comfortable asking people and didn't feel...
I know, Lorenzo did lead me for about 4 bars.
And then you realise how bad you are at following.
But you straight back off him again.
Again, for us, we don't spend a lot of time dancing the opposite role because we just do not have time to spend learning it and stuff because of all the other commitments we have. But it's great when you see other people doing it because it adds a whole other element to your dancing and a lot more fun as well, I think.
I know, I'm just rubbish at following.
No, I don't know.
I don't think even with practice I'm going to be getting
It's a control thing.
Probably, yeah. But,
last thing there was probably the Christmas party, I suppose.
Oh, yeah,
we had a little Christmas party a couple of weeks ago, which was really nice. So people turned up that I didn't expect to see, come from Cardiff and stuff. Everyone had their Christmas jumpers on and things. Unfortunately, I wasn't very well, so I had to sit in the corner and be really antisocial. I didn't want to give anybody my cold. Only one annoying thing is the Christmas projector that we bought years ago that we keep forgetting to use. We went and actually remembered to take it with us and then found
there's no plug in the bottom.
So that was a bit of a fail. So we did use it in this Monday's class. I think it was making Tara seasick. So there we are.
We have invested a bit more in the club this year, new lights and new microphone cups. That's something again for you for next video, but I think we wanted to try making the club a bit more green. Should we do guest teaching and DJing?
Yeah.
So this is the year where we've really started doing a lot more guest teaching and DJing.
Yeah, it's really ramped up this year. For personal reasons as well, I suppose, in a way.
Well, this is part of our collaboration and being able to go to other clubs and spread the news of Welsh Tango around the place. So we'll start off with the fail of the year, which was Tango and Concartado.
Oh yes.
Because
I forgot.
Yeah, because I had COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, really bad timing. But going back there in January
instead.
And I'll be able to show off my skills as both a neo DJ and traditional DJ at the same event. But then there was the first one, which we were invited up to the White Rose Nuevo Tango all day. Yeah, quite nice to be invited as a headline act.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, and people taking the risk to bring us all the way.
All the way, yeah, because that event uses fairly local teachers. Well, it uses people local to the area, really.
Yeah,
so we are obviously not local to the area, we're quite far away.
But that's nice because it's inspired us to show that that collaboration effect really does work.
Yeah.
And that's also what led us to then do the showcase. No, the showcase.
Oh, the showcase.
It also led us to do the Nuevo because we could do like a workshop exchange and bring stuff people down. But yeah, it was really nice to go up there and teach it. We had really good feedback. People saying that we're amongst the best teachers they've seen. So that's from other events as well. But yeah, that's a real positive for us.
Yeah.
Really liked our contents, teaching techniques, and nice venue as well.
Yes, it is a nice venue.
And we got to stay on holiday as well.
Yes, we did.
Got to go to the Wensleydale Creamery. And it was obviously went well because we were invited back then to another one in September.
My birthday.
For your birthday. Yeah, and that went well as well.
Again.
Then Nottingham as well, which was October.
For your birthday.
For my birthday. Again, invited to go and headline an all-dayer.
The first one, really.
First one, yeah, and also do some DJing of that.
Yeah.
And people seem to really enjoy that. It was a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, it was nice. Tara was able to join us for that as well.
Well, actually, for the Tagcaster, we had members from our class going up there.
Oh yes, true.
So we really appreciate people doing a 500.
Following us.
Yeah, 500-mile trip just to.
I think he was going. Was it pie?
He didn't get the pie.
I didn't get it in the end,
No.
but yeah. There was food involved, as with always with our stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so we really appreciate people coming to us.
Yeah, following us around.
Yeah, and also DJing at Hope.
Oh yeah, Hope, yeah, at the start of the month.
Yeah, so next year I think we've got even more collaborations to work with. Which
we've got stuff booked up till June, is it, so far? So we've still got 6 months of the year left to book.
Including Germany.
Yes, yeah. More on that in the next video.
Yeah, so I think that's been really good, being able to go out there, spread our names around.
It's nice to go to other people's events as well.
Yeah,
again, because obviously there was a period where we couldn't go to anything, and it's quite hard to build those links and collaborations. Although we did make other links and collaborations during COVID, it's still nice to go to other people's events and see how people do things, and even just people's music choices to expand your kind of.
Yeah, well, I think that's what people liked when they saw my DJing. It's different.
It's different. I think if you're in an area, it maybe you become a bit samey, but if you can go outside that, then you can you just get a different vibe, don't you?
Yeah, it also challenges our teaching a bit as well because
people teach in different ways. So.
Yeah, and you also get to see that. I suppose that one thing we probably should cover now as well is Tango Travels. We have been to a few Malongas and brought people from our classes. Some have been successful, some haven't.
I just thought of one thing we completely forgot about, but carry on.
And one thing we also want to try and actually we have seen a lot of teachers this year. So when we go to guest teachers or go to other people's workshops, we are assessing the teachers there to see if they're worth bringing to our events. It's been, I suppose the disappointing thing is that international names have failed our teaching assessments badly, but the good thing is sort of more local, small level teachers have passed with flying colours. So I don't know what that actually tells you. But it meant that it's great for us because when we get that exchange, then the problem with international teachers is that
there's cost and then there's risk.
There's cost and risk. And also it's nice to actually support the teachers actually doing so well, because I know we're professional, but there are lots of teachers who do it just for the fun of it. And to see that those are teaching at such a high level, we want to recognise that. I think there's always that idea that students who go, they just teach a class here, they can't be that.
They can't be that good, but actually people are.
Yeah, their communication skills are good, their class structure is good, their content is good. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I think that's been really nice to see as well.
Machen.
Machen,
We completely forgot about Machen.
Yeah.
So,
we've continued the events in Machen this year.
Yeah.
They still need a bit of work on it. The Tango days seem to be working there.
They do work really well.
Again, it's still going to be that thing of trying to crack people coming to.
Yeah, and that's because we're outside of Cardiff, so it's not you can get to it on bus and all that sort of stuff, but it's not,
Yeah, or you can just get lifts at.
Yes, yeah.
People drive.
Yeah. Talk to each other. But yeah, they go really well, and it's nice to have the and we got some people, everyone enjoys going across the road for the Chinese. I think that's, to be honest, I think it's mostly about food, not the dancing. But it's nice, we've had some kind of people come back for more Tango days and also want some private lessons or residentials and stuff. So that's nice as well.
I think something we really want to get more people coming to Machen, because then we can build it and actually make something special. Make something special, get a live music into it and stuff like that. That will work well for that. So again, if you're thinking about, shall I go to Machen or shall I go somewhere else? Come to Machen, because it will benefit you in the long term.
And in 2024 it'll be free as well, so you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And talking of the live music in Machen, obviously we helped with the live music concert at St Michael's and All Angels in Lower Machen again this year, which was really nice to have Tango Claw obviously, and nice to see them in a different kind of venue. I think they really enjoyed it too. And
Dancing on the aisle,
Dancing in the aisle. Lots of people joined us in the aisle as well, which was great.
It was nice not doing it just before the festival.
Yeah, and it was nice to have a nice break between that and then the festival. It wasn't quite such a big squish and stress. So it was good, successful. Again, hopefully, I'm sure we're going to run that again.
I don't know.
See how we.
Yeah. So I think that's been our year.
We think that's everything. We'll probably think of something else.
Yeah. So I think that with that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.